Hello and welcome to Burnt Cook Book Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world, where 4 heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time to prevent a war. I'm Jenna Stoeber and I play Astra Blep, a bay-addled half-elf oracle who is exactly who she says she is, and I'm joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Johnny Brightchild, a hot and sunny Ifrit resort spa paladin, eager to help and flex. What? No, it's totally me. What? Like, what? Like...
I don't know how to trust anymore.
Me neither.
I am a ghost, though. So, like, you know. Like,
Doubting his motives is Caitlin Stayduhar playing Patty Hertz, a rat folk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
And I'm Paul Luetkemeyer, playing Zelf. An elven battle chef carving a name for himself in the high-stakes world of magical cooking.
And we're, of course, led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious and duplicitous GM and world builder, Justin Green. And I'm using sarcastic air quotes around it, because who even knows? Justin, how are you?
I'm great. I am feeling 100% whimsical, 50% robust.
like a tomato sauce. Like, you know.
Oh, like a glitter tomato sauce.
Justino Robusto.
Robusto.
How zesty are you feeling? Can you give us a percentage of that?
Yeah.
60. Oh. What episode is it? 72% zesty.
Man, what's going to happen when we get to episode 101, Justin?
Oh man, it's going to be too zesty for. We're gonna graduate into a different medium.
For network television.
Super saturated zestiness. Yeah.
Critical zestiness.
It's gonna crystallize out.
Astra, you are back home in your childhood house. You are sitting at the table. Your parents have brought you a bowl of this buttered rice, and it is a panicked buzz in the house, though, because this is the evening that you have returned from the Whispering Wood with Smol. You are now the hero of Fainlin. Smol Blep Sr is here. People from the village, some of the court arbiters who had been sent out to look for the two of you. You're just being pelted with questions left and right. This is when your family realizes what has happened to Smol, that he's lost his shadow, that he's lost his magic, that although he's been brought home alive, part of him is now gone. What was Astra feeling originally in this moment, and what does Astra want to do now reliving it?
I think originally Astra was uncharacteristically quiet and hearing and acknowledging questions, but not really engaging. I think probably in a state of shock. But she has the rapier strapped to her side. And in a way, I think modern Astra going back to this moment feels a sense of relief because that rapier is once again at her side. And it wasn't in the former flashback because it was before this moment. So she's feeling this strange mix of comfort, knowing that this is back at her side, and also despair, knowing that she is back at this moment, and the knowledge of what has happened and that it has happened. But I think she wants to, more than anything, find Smol and see if anything changed from what she remembers happening.
You are in the same room. He's on the other side being picked at and prodded and hugged. And your parents are kind of, one on each side talking to you, shoving rice into your mouth and putting towels around you and whatnot. So you are able to stand and go over to him. Or you can just watch him from across the room.
I'm going to stand and go over to him. I love the idea that this is the Blep panic response is like, all right, heat some towels, make some rice. Get some 7-Up. I don't know what we're going to do. But Astra will shake him off and go and try to talk to Smol.
Smol Blep looks at you, and it is with a shared knowledge of what the two of you had just been through. Smol Blep Sr. finally notices that you're there and is like, Clytemnestra, I just wanted to say thank you for bringing my boy back.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Uncle. Hey, stay out of trouble. Can I have a moment with Smol? Smol, not you.
Sure. Yes, of course. You can tell that he doesn't really want to, but he does stand up and give you some space.
It's fucking right. The hero family. Come on. A little breathing room here. Hey, Smol.
Astra,
It's weird being back here, huh?
extremely weird being back here.
Listen, what happened? She wants to know what he remembers happening, so she's going to ask him what happened.
Oh, I see. You're trying to get more powerful already.
Oh, fuck.
Paranoid from the beginning.
Yep.
You want me to say it.
Oh.
It's not enough that I have no magic. You want more magic.
I mean, is this so wrong? Smol? Is it the worst thing? I didn't want what happened to happen, but it has.
Of course you did, Astra. You've wanted it for years.
Yeah, and I finally got it, Smol. I didn't want it to happen this way. You have to see that. You have to know that, right? This is not what I wanted to happen. But it has happened. It can't be unhappened. It can't be undone. But that's why you have to tell me. You have to tell me, Smol. When I found you, did I try to take you right away? Did I grab your hand and pull you off the stage? Is that what you remember?
No, I remember you watching and doing nothing for 2 days.
Well, I got you out, didn't I? Smol, you could still be there. How would you like that? How would you like that? Would you rather have your magic back and be stuck in the fairy world in the Whispering Woods for the rest of your life?
Yes.
Oh, but you'd have your magic, and that's all that matters, right?
Isn't that all that matters to you?
Wow. Well, maybe, okay, yeah, give me your hand, Smol. Let's go back into the woods. Let's go back into the woods. Huh. We'll get Abraxabula to take your shadow back and give you back your magic, and then he can string you up again and make you dance until your feet run off at the end of your ankles.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, it is. Let's do it. Let's go, Astra.
Oh.
Such family drama. I love it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
The argument gets visibly tense for the other people in the room to start to take notice that the two of you are sniping at each other. And they start to gather around and try to, calm the situation down. Your mom's like, what's going on? Why are you talking this small like this, Astra?
You always think I'm the antagonist. It's always Smol. Smol is always the one starting shit with me. Do you always think, oh no, it's Astra just because she's older and she doesn't have magic. She's the one picking on Smol. Just because he's tiny and his name is Smol, which I'll grant you, does make him seem like more of a victim. It's not me. Smol is he's not well. The Whispering Woods did something to his brain. And look at how he's acting. I just saved him. I just saved him from the clutches of a fae. And he's acting like I'm the one that betrayed him, like I'm the one that caused all of this. We're both victims here, Smol.
Earlier, when you first saw the Time Weaver, you saw your mom's face from this evening. And as you say, we were both victims. You're saying all this. You see that just second of disbelief. And you see for a second your mother become the Time Weaver.
Oh.
Excellent.
I think Astra's going to react by grabbing her mom and saying, Mom, is the spider in there? Are you the spider? How do I get out of here? And just start to shake her.
Your mom puts her hands on your shoulders and kind of pulls the towel tighter around. She's like, Astra, what's going on? Are you okay? The hands become the long, spindly spider legs, and the towel becomes blue goo. And they start to knit the towel goo around your neck.
Uh-oh. That's where I breathe from, Justin.
It's okay. It's just going to weave Astra back to the start of the loop state like it tried the first time.
It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm going to die in the past, and my body's just going to be there for the rest of time.
Astra's the character who's going to have the easiest time getting her levels back out of all of us.
Bright
No,
side,
baby.
silver lining.
Zelf will just have to cheat for the ritual again.
Let's check back in with Zelf. Zelf has once again shunted himself into time.
Oh, yeah.
After taking a bite out of a spider. He had rolled the word rebel on the random displacement table. Suddenly, the time spider leg is missing from your mouth, and you are just clenching your teeth as you feel pain in your chest. And you aren't sure if you've once again been stabbed, but instead you look down and you see that you are getting your first tattoo.
Oh, yes.
The goblin giving you this tattoo looks up at you with big library-style glasses, perhaps judging your weakness.
It's not really my style to make comment on my work after it's done, but I think it looks pretty
I love
great.
Gabby so much. I'm so happy.
Oh, I trust you. I trust you, Gabby. Oh, this feels better than spilling hot oil on myself. Keep going.
You like oil?
What does that mean?
Right? What is the pitch?
Zelf, what is the first tattoo that he gets as he becomes a hot young Mjolnir chef?
Gabby is building Zelf's food pyramid. For Zelf, that is the ultimate expression of the occult history of the battle chefs of Mjolnir and the pitfalls and the temptation of the highest heights of the craft.
Zelf, when you stand up to take a closer look at Gabby's work in a nearby mirror, you see instead tattooed on your chest is a big bowl of rice with a little pat of butter on top.
Fucking funny.
Whoa.
Delicacy.
Zelf says,
Delicious.
Instead of balanced breakfast, the text is biscuit blep.
Oh my
God.
You know, all artists have some creative initiative. Anyway, I like it.
Standing with you is another upstart Mjolnir chef called Vol Event, and he is also a transplant. He's not from Mjolnir. You've come to town at about the same time with similar dreams.
Yeah.
He will go on to also be an apprentice of Chairman Naga with you, although you guys are not apprentices quite yet. And he does not do as well as you in the competition.
As Zelf is looking over this tattoo, he's going to speak to Vol, and he'll say, you know, Vol, at the time I was so excited that you decided you'd come out here on my little jaunt into Mjolnir to get this tattoo. It was my real moment to break away and decide that I was going to follow this path for real. You know how young people like to get tattoos to establish their own identity for themselves. Vol, I never asked you where you came from. Why don't you tell me now?
Just some hick town in the south. You probably never even heard of it. Gold Grove.
Oh, Gold Grove. They have an annual hot sauce competition.
Oh, yeah, we do. Someday I'm going to be as good as chili con carne.
Yes.
Or as bad as chili.
Wow.
Vol, do you have family there?
A brother, my parents.
You know, Vol, at the start of things here, it was so exciting for me to have a friend who was into cooking. But when you disappeared, I didn't even wonder where you'd went. Anyway, do you think there's a way out of this, Vol?
Out of dishwashing? Yeah, we just got to keep at it. We'll be restaurateurs in no time. In 2 years' time, you and I, we're going to have rival restaurants. You watch.
I like that. I think you're right. We do just have to keep at it. Justin Zelf is going to look around to see if he can find a way out of the past. Last time, the past dissolved, and he found himself back in the present. But he's not confident that the rules are going to stay the same. So maybe what he's got to do is find the Time Weaver. And it seems like the Time Weaver is going to show up if he causes enough damage in the past.
Huh.
So Zelf wants to find other memories.
Going scorched earth in the past. I love that.
Zelf wants to take the tattoo gun and say, all right, Vol, I'm struck with inspiration. Lie down on the table. I have a tattoo for you.
You grab the tattoo gun
Pardon.
and you start tattooing Vol. You've got him pinned up against a wall, making this rush design in his arm. And as soon as you are laying it under his skin, it starts crawling out and forming a spider.
Oof.
Zelf, if you are allowing yourself to be displaced, you can go ahead and roll on the time displacement table.
Zelf wants to sift through as many memories as he can to see if he can hit a jackpot where he'll get to a memory where he can learn something from the past that past Zelf was too naive to understand.
Oh boy.
That's so specific, Paul.
Okay. So, well, then you should go back to the pivotal points in Zelf's like life and see if you get new wisdom from.
That's what I'm trying to do. I just had to click on the right tab.
Yeah.
Just cycling through memories. Unreal.
I got 22, labeled create.
Oh, speaking of, Zelf, you are mobbed by this time spider, and as it overwhelms you, pins you down, you find yourself at a county fair type situation. This is Chili Con Carne's hot sauce competition in Gold Grove.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
When we picked up with you at the start of this loop, you had just lost Con Carne's competition. But at this moment, you are waiting for the results to come back unaware of what's to come.
Oh, yeah. Zelf has basically taken everything he learned about hot cuisine from Mjolnir and combined it all. He took the kitchen sink approach to create what he thinks is the perfect hot sauce. It's probably not bad, but it's probably a lot. And that's why he blamed the Philistines at Gold Grove for his failure, not appreciating everything he's learned.
Yeah, you have your hot sauce in front of you, Manny by your side, just giving you positive affirmations like, I really think this is your best thing you've ever made, chef. You could sell this.
Shut up, Manny.
Wow.
Manny, here's a question I never asked you. Why did you get into magic cooking?
Well, I'm sure it's the same reason as you. It's just there's no more beautiful art form in the world. I watched my mom paint all of this magic food in Mjolnir all my life. To be out there making it myself, I mean, that's going to be so cool, chef. I'm sure you feel the same way.
If you ever learn to be a magic chef, do you think you'll cook for your family?
Oh, of course. The day I open my restaurant, they're going to be the first people there, first people I serve.
Where I come from, there's another meaning to the first people we serve.
Is that a cannibalism joke?
No. No. Zelf is going to look around for anything that is different in this memory. Manny, I think that our memories have started to get mixed together. And what that tells me is that maybe there's a way to see the strands of the spider's web and tug on them, and maybe we can find our way to the center.
Make a perception check, Zelf, or if it's better, a knowledge planes check.
Perfect. My perception is a plus 12. Wow, I'm lovely. My knowledge planes is a plus 11. And so I think a perception check is better. But honestly, I get inspiration on knowledge checks for free as an investigator, and I'm running low on inspiration points. So I think I'll take that plus 11, knowing that I want to spend inspiration on this. I rolled a 6. Let me add inspiration to that. Justin, for a total of 20.
Zelf, you leave your little booth here at the fair and you begin walking down and seeing what your competitors have. And you do see that things are much different. So in the bottles, instead of hot sauce, you see one of them has like a bottle of ink for tattooing. Somebody else doesn't even have hot sauce. They have a souffle, which you know is what you were supposed to have made at the top 4 with gratin and bogus, which you had seen before.
Nice.
And somebody just has blue goo in a bottle. Gabby is here with a stand. Biscuit Blep is here with a stand. So yeah, there's lots of just things coming together here in weird ways.
Amazing.
Boy, well, Zelf has a flashback to when he used the blue goo he got from a spider to repair the rift in Glorhan's room. So he's going to take the bottle of blue goo that's on the chef's table, and he's going to pour it out, and he's going to take some of his tools, and he wants to try to work it. Probably a knife in one hand and a spoon in the other, and he just wants to spread it around, try to chop it, try to pull it into strings like a confectioner.
Time spider taffy?
Yeah. Salt, time spider, taffy, Jenna.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
I will let you make a profession chef check on this, Zelf.
23, Justin.
Awesome. Yeah, Zelf, you begin manipulating the blue goo similar to how you saw the Time Weaver folding it together. But you do it with all of the technical chef skills that you've acquired over the years. And you see Mero Rondu, who was randomly sitting at the judging table, They walk over and sit on the ground across from you, and they place their hands into the goo. But when Mare touches the blue liquid, you see the true face of the Time Weaver staring back at you. But it's not hostile. It's almost working with you to build something out of this pool of blue liquid.
Oh.
So Zelf will casually remark to it. He'll say, "It's funny to say now, but the technique that I practice the most is the Julienne."
Self-flirting? What's that vibe?
I was flirting with a spider.
I think I'm the sous chef for this one. What's our chef's special?
The Time Weaver cocks its head, its 6 alien eyes studying you for a second. Its expressionless face is again replaced, but this time it is the critical gaze of Chairman Naga looking back at you.
Oh.
And you know this look very well.
Oh.
The chairman's feedback was always that you were only ever good at copying other chefs' dishes, that there's nothing of yourself in your food.
That's true.
And in the chairman's voice, it says, "Derivative Zelf." But unlike the chairman, there's no menace behind it. You just don't feel like the Time Weaver is being aggressive towards you.
Zelf says, "Aha. I see that you speak your own language. All right. I'm feeling some inspiration. I'll show you exactly what I want to make. It's my spin on steak tartare." So Zelf is going to continue working the blue goo, but he'll start to take it in his own direction. He wants to pull it and spin it and see what he can find in it.
You work diligently on your own spin on the chairman's tartare from Theophagy out of this blue goo, and simultaneously, the Time Weaver braids some in circular patterns and is creating, in effect, a plate so that when you finish cooking, you are able to serve it to them and place it on this platter of sorts that the Weaver is holding out to you. And when your two creations touch, this plate expands and expands. It swallows the tartare, and it creates a void similar to the one that you first were looking into in Glorahan's bedroom, just a portal to a planar space made up of blue webbing.
Well, Zelf gazes into it and says, "It's magnificent." And he wants to go into the portal.
Back in the present and the woods.
Sorry, we left you hanging, guys.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Sorry.
We don't need you. We're fine in the woods.
Sorry. Just I know you have a wish, so I'm not super worried.
Yeah, because the last Fey wish we used turned out so great.
It did. What do you mean?
We got an all-inclusive vacation. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
So Johnny and Patty are leading this group of misfits through the woods.
We're not going to be subtle,
There
but
really are a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Holy crap. It's like the perfect environment for like something to infiltrate our group and pretend to
Oh
be.
God.
Oh my
Just what we
God.
need.
Who is Manny holding hands with?
That's
Uh-oh.
up to Manny.
Hopefully not the person who already lost an arm. That feels like.
Patty would like to hold hands with Captain Voidbeard because she feels a kinship with him now,
Oh.
whether he wants to or not.
That you're both captains, right?
That's right.
As equals.
Ooh, co-captains. What else?
Careful. What if your dating show lackeys get jealous of him? Like, careful.
Oh, they
Oh my
can hold
God.
each other's hands. As we're doing that, though, I would like to call upon my friends Abraham and Neven for a little bit of healing because your fearless leader probably needs to be in a little bit better
Yeah.
shape.
Still too. How's your health, Johnny?
I'm at about half.
So they'll use one of their 3rd level spells to do a Cure Serious on Patty
Nice.
for 24, and then they'll use their Cure Moderate on Johnny
Beautiful.
for 11.
All right. I'll take it.
Thanks, guys. You look very handsome today, and I love your outfits.
They also have an ability called Alcoholic Alchemy. If they add their potions into an alcohol, it is stronger, but you will get drunk. Are you feeling the need for more hit points.
Do it.
I have goo in my cup right now.
If you put booze into the goo, what happens?
We're
to
not
that?
mixing
Drink
things.
us.
We're
Yeah,
not
don't
mixing
drink
things with the goo.
Caitlin, don't drink us. I'm serious. I'm serious, Caitlin. Please don't.
I'm not gonna mix anything with Zelf and Astra's goo. Don't worry.
Feels like a late 80s, early 90s like movie. Like, what if my friends turned into goo and my dad accidentally drank them?
The 90s were a goo-heavy era in American culture. It's true.
That is true.
You see Abraham and Neven work together to make these potions for you guys. When they make potions in order to impress Patty Hertz, it looks like kind of like, bar tricks, like they're flipping bottles and lighting things on fire unnecessarily, making a show of it. And when they are done, they hand you each a shot glass with your healing potion in it. And they smile at you, Patty.
I'm so tempted to drink this alcohol that they can make. Being drunk could add a little flavor to our journey, but I think she'll hold off for now. She knows she's in charge of a lot of people and she's trying to be responsible.
You don't need something
Aw.
to take the edge off.
That's right.
I am the edge.
Whoa. Badass.
That's really cool of you, Patty.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to make like a survival or knowledge geography check
Okay.
to lead these fools into the woods.
Okay, I rolled a 10 for a 24 on my survival check. And I get a
Awesome.
+1 circumstance bonus to get along in the wild.
Awesome. I believe that's from your machete for cutting through things.
That's a machete's natural habitat. So.
Okay, we're headed to the Centaur village. My previous instructions stand regarding keeping with your buddy, not wandering off into the woods, and falling behind, getting left behind. Let's do it.
You rolled really well on your survival check. In all, this has been a pretty successful trip towards the Centaur village.
Yeah.
On the way, the voices that learn people's names, they do antagonize the group.
Oh, yeah.
They recognize the dating show boys from their attempts to get through the woods. And so they're like purposely misnaming Abraham and Neven, like just antagonizing them.
My children, that's the devil speaking. Don't listen. Turn away. Keep your eyes set on Patty Hertz.
Is she delivering movie lines? Like, I don't... Anyway, Ghost Johnny is just floating around.
Goes Johnny.
Patty, the voices are excited to hear that it's you. They're like, it's Patty Hertz, it's Patty Hertz here. Who are you going to pick, Patty? Who are you going to choose? Patty. Overlapping with each other, saying different members of the top 5 that they think that you should pick. A couple Dylans, a couple Zaydens, 1 or 2 Johnnies.
Thank you for supporting the show, okay?
We love to hear about courting the criminal, but so few people get lost in the woods who watch it.
Amazing. All they want to do is get the update on the hot TV shows.
Yeah.
All this time, that's what they were hoping to accomplish. Trick travelers into talking reality TV with them.
Patty, do you think they'd be our friends if we gave them like a TV to watch?
Johnny, no, we're not going to engage. You can shout insults into the forest, but keep walking.
We shouldn't try to befriend the strange voices.
No,
I feel
Johnny.
like it's
Johnny.
okay.
Johnny,
Yeah.
who just had to be rescued from their Fey wedding?
Was
it you? Was it you, Johnny?
I think I rescued myself.
I mean, no, it was me. You're right.
Go make friends with the eggs, okay? They'll be your friends.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, what's up, egg bro? Oh no! Oh, whoa, don't trip. Oh.
Did Johnny just break
God.
one of them?
One of them rolls several feet away.
Wait, you can't catch him. He's a ghost.
Johnny definitely patted him, and maybe it spooked him, and he tripped. One of the egg boys is probably cracked
No.
right now, and Johnny is looking like
Oh my god.
More mournful than ever.
Sad.
The other 3 all start crying, like, oh, the humiliation. No. After about a half hour of walking through the woods, you feel like you're starting to go upwards. Like it's not really flat ground anymore. You're walking up a large hill, and you see ahead of you 4 centaurs that are standing on patrol in your pathway. And they each carry large spears that are about the length of them. They're huge. And as they see you approach, they all pose them out facing towards you. They say, identify yourselves.
Hello, my beautiful, majestic centaur friends. I am Patty Hertz, star of stage and screen, and apparently leader of a small religious movement. This is my friend Janni Brightchild. He is in the spirit world at the moment, and this is the rest of our group. I don't think we need to do individual introductions. Anyway, we come in peace to visit your village and to hopefully find Molni. Is he here?
I love when Patty is the voice of her people.
You guys make diplomacy check if that's how you want to handle this.
Oh my God, Patty, we didn't make t-shirts.
I know, we didn't. They'll understand. They'll understand. We've been camping. It's fine.
Yeah, Patty's going to approach this diplomatically since it's basically just her and Ghost Johnny and a bunch of idiots. So, yeah, she's not going to try to engage. All right, I rolled a 19.
And Johnny rolled a 22 to assist you. That's excellent. Yeah, you see the centaurs look between each other, and then they lower their spears, and they step aside, and they say, yes, Molni waits inside.
Oh, thank
Nice.
God.
Man,
Oh,
you
sweet.
guys got it in one.
Oh my God.
Really
You're
good.
right. Patty, I didn't think it's possible without t-shirts to communicate that we were friends. But, like, wow. Incredible.
Sometimes all it takes is a big smile.
Yeah.
God, I didn't think it was possible for us to actually find Molni, but I mean, we haven't talked to him yet. I'm not holding my breath. Let's go, gang. Come on, everyone.
So 2 of the centaurs stay at the entrance, and the other 2 turn and stay ahead of you, leading you into the village. This village is called Thelengroth. There are a line of like tent-like domiciles that are just like draped in beautiful woven fabrics. They all have intricate floral patterns in them. This little community is isolated, a village that's kind of built along the edge of a steep cliff that wraps around a small lake in like a U shape. So thin but long.
Do I know anything about centaurs, like, as a people? Or is there a check I should make to see if I know anything?
You can make a knowledge nature check or knowledge local check.
Okay.
It's shaped like making a horseshoe or something like that. Is that what we're
Mm-hmm.
describing?
Okay, I rolled a 20 on my knowledge local.
When you were working with Molni for the week that you were at the temple, you had talked to him a bit about the woods, and he was mentioning that he was going to come here to try and find a way to break the enchantment on Johnny. So you learned a bit about the centaurs. They are very happy to be isolated. They like living alone apart from everyone else. Of the Fae communities, they're one of the more reasonable ones. The centaurs, while majestic, are not particularly silly. They're kind of serious. They really only make contact with the outside world when traders from Alatir, the capital of Berwyn, will drop in. You know, Patty, that Alatir has a huge fashion industry.
Ooh.
And so the centaurs make a lot of textiles of their own. So there's really 2 paths for a Thelengroth centaur to go. They either become a warrior and they scout the woods and keep everybody safe, or they're an artisan and they make the textiles and then they sell them to the merchants who come and go.
Old school.
Patty is going to lay it on thick to these guards as they're walking to try to get them to like her even more and be like,
Oh, these tents, the fabrics are so beautiful. This is just like the stuff I used to see Mauschino use. How high fashion.
Oh yeah, you see that they kind of puff up their chests. They're very proud. Oh yes, we keep the fashion industry in Alatir alive. Our small village here. You wouldn't think it, but most everything that you see in Alatir comes from here.
Oh, so beautiful, so high end. I can tell from here.
Probably 1 or 2 of them will point to something that you're wearing and say that right there, that's from Thelengroth.
Oh, it's my favorite.
They lead you through the village. You see people working on large looms. Everybody is interested, but no one comes up to you, smiles. They're not rude. They're also not friendly. In the back of this place, you do see Molni sitting cross-legged in front of 2 centaurs, one of whom is wearing a very large headdress and has draped on the back of their horse half like the most beautiful fabric in this town that you've encountered so far.
Oh my God. You could wear such dope quilts as a centaur. You could
Yeah, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Johnny, there he is. Molni! Molni, hi! Hi, it's us. It's Patty and Johnny.
Patty,
Hi.
wait, no, Patty, wait. Oh my God. Okay, God, he's my God. I mean, like, I just, oh, no.
Oh my God, literally.
I'm Patty, I'm a ghost. I don't know what to do.
So embarrassing to be a ghost in front of your God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Johnny, he'll be able to help you. It's going to be fine. Don't be embarrassed. It happens to all of us.
Wait, it has happened to Patty, hasn't it?
It has happened actually.
Yeah, it actually has. Yeah,
she was
wow.
out in space as a ghost. Yeah.
Couple of the eggs like, oh, I wish I was a ghost in front of Patty Hertz.
Eggs, quiet. We're busy.
Molni turns when he hears you call, and he stands up. He's like, oh, hey, it's Johnny Brightchild, everybody. Johnny Brightchild. And Patty Hertz. A big slap on the back for you, Patty. Tries to slap Johnny on the back. Goes right through you.
Unsuccessfully.
That's what I just like saw that coming, and like I didn't know what it's like unavoidable. Like everything just like converged to that moment.
Welcome to the Burnt Cookbook Party mid-roll advertisement. Normally at this moment I tell you about our Patreon, patreon.com/BCBparty, but I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to say is, listen, we appreciate you even listening to this show because we put a lot of work into it. Just consider all of the lore implications from the first half of this episode only, and then prepare yourself for the lore implications of the second half of this episode. But we put a lot of work and love into this show because we love making it and we love gaming with each other, and we hope that you love listening. And if you do, then this is a great week to tell somebody who doesn't listen to this show that they should listen to this show. I genuinely believe that there is very little like it on the actual play market right now, and I listen to a lot of actual plays. And they're all great in their own different ways. And I think Burnt Cookbook Party is great in its own special way as well. So if you're enjoying this show, pick out one person who you know does not listen to it and maybe give them a recommendation. Hopefully they'll like it as much as you do and as much as we do.
Good news and bad news as it pertains to Johnny. Good news, the wedding is off.
Yeah.
As is the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, great. Bad news, the body is not attached to the rest of his persona.
We also don't know where that guy is with my bod.
Body is not only detached, but missing. And speaking of missing, yeah, the rest of our little group of heroes, Astra and Zelf, are also, I guess, missing. I mean, they're goo, they're in my cup, but yeah. So there's a lot going on. Sorry to just dump all that on you.
It's like, okay, no, I think I'm following Johnny. I thought we've talked about, ways that you can stop losing your things, misplacing things. What have we talked about? Is it like, keep everything in the same place, have a routine?
I did.
Gotta get rid of the clutter.
I honestly, I thought I had it down. And, that's probably where I messed up there, coach. Like, that moment of, complacency and weakness, boom. Suddenly, now, an evil demigod has taken over my body. I shouldn't have let, 72 hours without sleep get in the way. Because, my
I'm
head...
knowing where my body is.
My head was, not in the game. Yeah, and now I don't even know where my head is. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's all right, Johnny. You'll do better next time. I know that you will. You'll learn from this.
Peak, Johnny.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm definitely hoping in the next time loop, this is something, that I can, do better about. Astra's always talking about how I need to think more with loops. And so, I'm trying to, as a ghost right now, not having a corporeal body is, honestly... It kind of frees you a little bit.
Johnny's doing some deep self exploration.
Yeah.
Who am I without a body?
And then also that demigod possessing my body, he left a hint and he ripped off one of Patty's followers' arms and
Yeah.
oh
yeah,
man, it's super bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Patty, you've got followers. I'm so proud of you,
Oh my
girl.
God.
I know. I didn't want to bring it up, but yes, it's very exciting.
Gee, Molni. And they get powers from her. It's like the start of something. It's crazy.
May I introduce to you my dating show boys, my egg boys, and like a couple of leprechauns who I think I'm kind of convinced.
Oh, and the animal menagerie.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Like,
and
aren't you counting
animals.
Yeah.
There's also animals involved.
Incredible.
Patty, you're a natural at this. I knew it from the second that I saw you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Way to focus on the bright side.
Yeah, like we figured like you might know how to like track the demigod in my body or something like that. So like we could track that down. The other thing we wanted to ask you about was like about the crystal keys.
We would value your input on those topics.
Also, our friends are goo.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
General help with the situation.
Maybe there's additional training, like now that Patty's like developing some of her powers. Like, I don't know. Like, could she like make an artifact?
Making an artifact is really more Gaffinrit's jurisdiction. They don't call him Gaffinrit the Sculptor for no reason. He's quite good, though.
Patty, what would your artifact be?
Oh my God, I don't know. God, it's going to be beautiful, though. Crusted in jewels.
Well, as far as the key goes, I was going to be back in just a day or two. We'll need the platform at the temple for me to go back to the lighthouse, and I'll grab that key for you.
Oh,
Yeah, gosh, didn't even mention it. There's just so much going on. Yeah, we got some bad news about the temple, Mr. Molni.
And Johnny makes an X with his ghost arms. It got X'd, bro.
Molni turns serious, and this is really the first time that you've ever seen this happen. He says, are you saying the agents of Zitrix were in the temple?
Yeah. And it was like me.
Briefly, Molni's eyes meet yours, Patty. He clearly remembers everything that you filled him in about regarding Johnny and Naj, but he says none of it out loud. He just says, is everyone in the temple okay?
Yeah, Patty's gonna remove her beret.
Solemnly.
Molni lowers his head. He's silent about a minute as he processes everything that you told him. When he looks back up, though, he's summoned his cheerful persona back. He says, well, getting back to the lighthouse is going to be a bit more difficult, but it's not impossible. And if you guys want to make the trip with me, my crystal key is still yours, of course, Johnny. Though even if we head to one of my other platforms, it's going to be a day or two's journey. Should we head out now?
I'm going to be real honest with you, Molni. It's a real priority for me to get Johnny into some type of physical form where he can contribute in the event of conflict. For obvious reasons.
I can like kind of manifest a little bit if I think really hard, like and Johnny uses a round to show Molni what he can do. He's like, but like honestly, I can't do that often throughout the day. So
Well, I had come to the centaurs for help with your curse. Maybe they also have guidance for this situation.
Can I possess things? Johnny looks over at some inanimate objects.
Like what? Andrew, what would Johnny most want to possess?
Well, like right now, the probably one of those very, very dope centaur blankets.
It's just a blanket that's worse.
Johnny becomes a sheet ghost, but it's the fanciest sheet in the
Oh
universe.
my God, it's a beautifully quilted sheet. Oh my God.
That is not helping the situation at all.
No, that's a terrible choice.
Johnny goes over to that sheet.
No.
It's like, he's just sitting there thinking about it. He's like, I think I can try it. Like, I think I'm just gonna. Patty, like, this is okay?
Patty's not gonna engage with this.
Jeez.
The two centaurs that were talking with Molni will sort of take over. Molni's not really a caster, but a lot of the centaurs here are oracles or druids or witches, something in that vein of divine casting. So they sit down with you and they start teaching you like ways to focus yourself. They see you trying. They said, this works for almost everybody. I think we can use animate objects as kind of a basis for this, Andrew. Your idea.
Sweet.
This is spectacular.
So, yeah, Johnny, you are able to possess objects.
Oh my God.
The centaur blanket that's nearby, you possess. It's kind of like the Aladdin magic carpet that is flying around.
Oh my God.
I orient some of the symbols on the blanket into a face that'll move when I'm talking.
Perfect. The centaurs are all quite pleased with how quickly that you pick it up. You're a natural at it.
Oh, wow.
Patty is just watching in disbelief that this ridiculous idea is actually coming to fruition.
Well, the blanket hovers over to you. Well, Grin, it's like, all right, Patty, I think I'm ready to go.
Oh boy. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
What, do you want me to be like not a blanket?
Nope. Just be the blanket for now, bud. All right.
Okay. I think I'll look good cool as this blanket. Manny, what do you think?
You look great. You're so flat. That's a good thing for a rug, right?
Should we try to get Manny some medical assistance while we're here?
Oh, yeah! His
Casters.
pink leprosy.
No, I don't see why we would.
They turn around and all of the followers have gotten it.
Oh, no.
Got a bunch of Easter eggs. Got a bunch of pink leprechauns.
Yeah, when you turn to Manny for his opinion on how you look as a blanket, you notice that he is much pinker, blotchier than before. He's been on his feet for quite a long time now, like the two of you. He hasn't gotten any rest since you stopped at that cloud while traveling the rainbow. So he's not looking so hot.
My bro, you looking a little like this is a joke, but I'm a ghost, so I can do it. You're looking like, a little thin and pale, right? Like, you're looking a little wasted. You can lay down me, I'm a blanket right now. I'm super comfy. Like, you want to lay down.
Oh, man.
Does that hurt you?
I don't think so. I mean, let's find out.
Yeah, Manny kind of burritos himself into your blanket body as some of the centaur druids start moving around and taking a look at his condition and figuring out what to do. We do think that we can help him, but he should stay off his feet for the night. To be honest, the others of you aren't looking so well either.
I was just about to suggest that, actually. I was like, we went straight from wedding to carriaging to fighting pirates to fighting a hydra to tragedy in the temple to running through the forest. Maybe we should take a night to rest at this lovely centaur village.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm a comfy blanket. Like, you want to snuggle?
All right. Everybody in, let's snuggle.
Patty is going to invite the entire group to a snuggle party.
Yeah, everybody snuggles in under the warm blanket Janni for the night. So Zelf, you crawl through this portal that was opened for you by the Time Weaver. It is like a giant spider web that you're stepping onto, and you can kind of climb down it like very sticky runs of a ladder towards the center, and looking around you in all directions, just more webbing as far as the eye can see, this sort of blue abyss. And you see time spiders moving up and down the webs, turning into goo and like literally absorbing into the webs at different places and then coming together elsewhere. They have no interest in you within the web. You are allowed to be here and they pass by you without notice. What's going through Zelf's mind?
Justin, first, I just want to say that this is just such a, I want to say deranged scene. Deranged isn't quite the word I'm looking for.
I mean, I've just written down Zelf has entered the web multiverse, and I think that's exactly what's happening right now.
You're Spider-Man. We're taking a different direction.
Zelf is just in awe of the fractaling webs of blue goo expanding outwards above him. So he spends a little time just absorbing his current state, but then he starts to collect himself and starts to look for how the webs fit together and whether it seems like there are any other portals back out of them.
Why don't you make a perception check for me? And just to kind of establish for the listeners, with the normal time spiders, their displacement ability is on a randomized round system. So a 1d6 is rolled to see how long the displacement lasts. With the Time Weaver, this seems to not be the case. You guys have been in this place for quite a while.
Justin, I got an 18.
Yeah, Zelf, you are looking around at this webbing, trying to figure out the right way to go. And you do feel at your feet a time spider kind of apparate, like form out of the webbing and kind of is moving you along, like kind of leading you towards the center of the web that you came down from initially. And as it gets to the center of this web, it tears open another portal for you and slides inside, like waiting for you to follow it.
Is there any way that I can sneak some blue goo with me? Zelf is thinking about how the Time Weaver weaved him that blue goo plate, and he weaved a blue goo food on it that became a portal. So he wants to hold on to some raw material.
Yeah, I think whether you want to or not, Zelf, some of this blue goo is coming with you on your hands and clothes.
He's been oozed.
You can certainly take some as well in a vial.
Yeah. Zelf doesn't have any cheek pouches, but...
Next best thing.
And he's going to climb through that portal. But as he does, he stops to look back at the web because it is the craziest thing he has ever seen. And he gets an eyeful before he falls through.
You climb down into this hole, and your sense of direction kind of shifts as you're climbing down. Suddenly you're climbing up out of like a sewer, a manhole, and you are on solid ground again. The bright sun is bearing down on you, and you are looking up at a very unique skyline in front of you. Buildings that are topped with like ornate bulbous domes, sort of St. Basil's Cathedral style, in bright, colorful pinks and purple swirls. There are people, just tons of people, crowds of people in the street chatting and going about their days. There are buskers out here playing music, selling strange items. It is a lively spot that you found yourself in. And notably, this is not one of your memories. You've never been to this place.
Are there any buskers with plate washing golems, Justin?
Absolutely. There's a golem that is cleaning plates, as the guy is telling you. This is the only golem that you'll ever need.
That is an innovation.
Yeah.
So, Justin, I'll let you know that Zelf is thinking about how it might be up to him to find Astra. So he's thinking about that. But when he realizes that he's in a scene that is not his own memory, he's transfixed. So he starts walking down the street and looking to find some clue as to where and when he is.
Zelf, make a knowledge history check.
Well, Justin, I rolled a 1, and I don't think there's
Wah, wah.
anything I can do about that.
He's overwhelmed.
Zelf, you're not sure when you are, but even with a natural 1, you do recognize Ovidelian architecture.
Oh, right.
But the exact date, you're not sure. Whether or not this is particularly accurate or not, you're not sure.
Can Zelf stop a passerby and say, boy, what day is it?
What, today, sir? It's the day of the sea monster boat race.
Don't forget to pick up your sea monster goose.
The young kid that you stop, he goes, it's 6 days, sir. The planetary alignment always happens on 6th day.
Oh.
Well, Justin, that's quite auspicious.
It's probably nothing. Justin hasn't thought through what that implies or anything.
Yeah.
Can I make a different kind of knowledge check to connect that dot, perhaps in nature?
I won't make you roll for this. You know that the planetary alignment happens a couple times a year. There's usually different celebrations for it depending on the season that it happens in. You know that the blessing ceremony at Molni's temple usually is in line with the planetary alignment.
And the last time Zelf got a different tattoo than the one he did historically, it was a bowl of rice with butter.
Yeah.
What he wants to try doing is he wants to try to scrape off some goo and use his cooking to fashion a portal out of rice with butter. He's trying to grab onto the thread of whatever other time had leached into his previous time.
Sure. Make a knowledge planes check.
Justin, how did you know that I like rolling knowledge checks? I got a 23.
You sit down on the ground and begin to do this, Zelf, and the boy that you had stopped watches you strangely. A couple other passerbys begin to gather around, trying to see what you're trying to do with interest. Eventually, an older gentleman steps up to you. He's a human man, about 60. He's got receding gray hair. And he says, "Welcome to Ovidel, friend. What brings you to this place today?"
Oh, I'm just here for the alignment, my friend. I've come a long way.
"Yes, it looks like it. You know, once you've done this a few times, you can start to control it a bit better. Guide your memories where you want to go."
What?
Oh? Well, Zelf
Ooh.
looks to see if it's an older version of himself.
Oh my god.
He said it was a human, right?
Rice.
Well, Zelf will stop mid-grain and look up at the sky. What kind of a read can Zelf get on him? Can I make a sense motive check?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 20.
This man seems kind. He has a big smile on his face that seems genuine. He reaches down to help you up and he says, "Are you from Mjolnir? I hope you don't mind me asking. I have a good friend from there and you just have that way about you."
Well, you could say that my heart's in Mjolnir. Or maybe my stomach. And Zelf will take his hand and step up, wiping his hands off on his apron. My name's Zelf. And yourself?
"Oh, my name is Aerolith.
Oh, shit.
It's good to meet you."
I didn't expect to meet a kindred spirit.
Yes, very few people make it from the present time back to here. Normally they get lost in their own memories.
Well, that's a funny thing. I'm trying to find a friend of mine, but looking at the bigger picture, I can't help but be fascinated by this.
Oh, well, this is my memory. I appreciate you saying that. I do quite enjoy this one. Maybe I can help you find your friend. I've been here for quite a long time, so I'm decent at navigating the webbing.
All right. Well, the friend I'm looking for came in with me. She's about so high. She's a bit beady.
She's a bit beady.
I've seen a few of her memories, I think.
Aerolith turns around and starts scanning the crowd, squinting his eyes. His gaze is just really boring through these people that are moving around you. Eventually he acts. He reaches out and grabs to you, a completely random woman. But sure enough, for just a moment, you see her face replaced by the Time Weavers. Without speaking, Aerolith sits down on a nearby bench and he begins miming. He's miming methodically plugging IVs into his arm. And you understand that he's acting out a memory to communicate with the Time Weaver in a similar way that you did.
Oh boy, Zelf has chills. He's pale.
Aerolith then points at you, Zelf, and the Time Weaver seems to understand what he's asking for. It drops the guise of the woman entirely, and it begins pulling blue goo from all around the scene, from a bench, a building, just a passerby.
Oh my
and no one seems to
God.
notice this monstrous half-person, half-spider creature that's taking apart this memory. They're just going about their lives.
Oh.
Once it's gathered enough blue matter, it forms another portal, and it reaches into it with its spindly spider legs and retrieves a cocoon, identical to what you had found in Molni's temple. And as it sits the cocoon down, like unrolling a rug, the cocoon unravels to reveal Astra Blep.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Astra, how are you feeling?
Oh my God.
Oh God, I think it's in my lungs. Oh my God. Oh God. Where am I?
It's all right, Astra. If it's like cotton candy, it'll dissolve. Just cough it out.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, she'll dissolve into a fit of coughs, hands and knees. Yeah, she spits up as much as she can of this stuff, and it's just like, it's so hard to clean goop off of beads. It's so hard.
That's all right. We'll get you some new beads.
Zelf, what happened? Where are we?
Astra, I'd like to introduce you to Aerolith. Aerolith, this is Clyman Astra Blep.
Oh, you full named me. Hello, Aerolith. Do I know Aerolith? Andrew gasped so intensely.
This character, there's a little like box asterisk from the comic, and it says, "See more of Arrowless adventures" from the Janni flashback.
Oh,
He's the
right.
wheelchair man with the blue goo.
It's the man who is chasing immortality in Johnny's backstory.
Yeah, he's in the
Yes.
Immortals Guild.
He's
Okay,
doing
okay.
mad science. He offered to do some on Maribeth to help cure
Yeah.
her of her uncontrollable
right.
chimera abilities. He was looking for a way to become immortal as part of the Immortals Guild. But he in particular was dying of some degenerative disease, which he does not seem to be suffering from now. I should say he's able to walk and move about. He looks quite healthy for his age. And also notably, he in the past was injecting blue goo into his veins.
Oh, yeah.
Presumably, you have been told this name by Janni when he recounted the memories last loop. And Astra, you made your check to recognize old Fidelian architecture earlier in this loop when you were at the ruins. So I would say
Yeah.
you know exactly where you are.
Oh my God, are we in Ovadel? And it's so undestroyed. Wow, it's beautiful.
That's right. Not a whiff of doom.
It's eerie, but it's kind of cool. Never would have gotten to see all of this before. Isn't that nice, Zelf? Aren't you pleased? You don't care. Okay.
Oh, it has lovely architecture.
No, you don't have to patronize me. It's fine. This is not my memory. It's not your memory, is it, Zelf?
No.
No, this is my memory.
Ah.
I used to live here in Olvidel. I do again now, thanks to the time spiders.
Oh.
Aerolith, you seem at home in the web.
Yes, I've finally found my immortality.
Okay.
I was searching for it my entire life, and now I've got it.
Huh.
Don't we all?
No, we don't. Don't. So you live forever in the past?
And this day, my favorite memory of Olvidel.
Oh, nice. He's Groundhog Dayed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wakes up, he hears Sunny and Cher. He loves it.
Intentional groundhog daying.
Well, that's crazy. I don't know. That's crazy. So you've trapped yourself in the past on this day to live forever, but not really, because you only live here in this day in Olvidel forever. How is that possible? This is the past. Is this just a memory, or is this an alternate plane?
It's my memory, but it's more complicated than that. It's been rebuilt by this being. I call it the zeitgeist.
Yes. Oh my God, Justin.
Yes.
Really
Oh,
good.
Man.
Really
Yes.
good.
The zeitgeist, it's a living creature with awareness. You can communicate with it. It has the power to rebuild moments in time from this blue matter, like spinning a web.
Oh, like a spider.
Yes, the spiders are part of it. They serve it, I guess. Over time, I've created a rapport with it, and it's given me this gift.
Oh.
Well, it's given all of us a gift. It's
Oh.
holding the world off from destruction.
Oh.
Did you create this zeitgeist?
I certainly didn't. I don't believe that the others had any hand in it, but I could be wrong.
The others? Are there other people living today? Here in this today?
Oh, not here with me, although Ogavia has visited once or twice.
What?
Oh, wow.
What?
Ooh, interesting.
That's right. Ogavia was your assistant, if I recall correctly. Your nurse, perhaps.
She was very kind to me in the past, took care of me even though she didn't have to. Her actual job was in the palace, but she did keep an eye on me. She still does.
I mean, how exclusive can this day in time be if just anybody can get back here? It's like it's not even that cool. So you know what's happening, right? To the planet?
Yes, the planet was destroyed, but the zeitgeist formed to protect us. And I don't know if someone was responsible for that. I don't know if it was divine intervention. I just know that it came to save us all.
Justin, that's so cool.
It is really cool.
It's really cool.
That's
Oh my
extremely
God.
cool.
Contingent, final form, secret guardian.
Oh,
The zeitgeist.
Astra, fair warning. I can feel a meltdown building
and you?
Whose?
in me. This is all so much. I think as soon as my feet are on solid ground, I'm going to have a moment.
Zelf's gonna have a tantrum?
Countdown to meltdown.
Aerolith, that's so interesting. It flashed across my mind that perhaps you were the Prime Minister, or that you were the demigod of Eidos, but it sounds like you're happy here.
All Eidos wants is to destroy things, to end things, and all I want is to keep things going forever.
Ah.
Hmm.
Ah. Oh, God.
Astra, is there a day in your life that you would repeat forever if you could?
I'd have to think about it and really compose an answer and come back to you. I mean, it's hard. All of my days are just so incredible. And it's just like an unending parade of delights in my life. So how could I even just choose one? I think no matter what, I'm going to want to spend eternity in Patty's memory. That's just my guess.
It seems like in the zeitgeist we can share.
Yes, the way that you two found yourselves stumbling into each other's memories, into my memory, that's a skill that you can hone.
Oh, is it? Some sort of time dancer, some sort of web acrobat.
That's right.
Yeah, some sort of tap dancer of fate. Okay, but when Zelf and I did that, everything got really bad really quickly. And started off bad and got worse, is I guess how I would describe it. But that's not going to happen here? Everything here is stable?
If you learn to control it, in my memory it is, because I've spent a long time here making it stable and working with the zeitgeist and with the spiders and with the time weaver.
So if I did something crazy like set a building on fire, it wouldn't suddenly melt into blue goo because that's not a thing that happened this day.
I mean, certainly if you disrupt it, the time weavers will come and reset you, put you in a cocoon like they were trying to do before.
Did not like that.
Aerolith, how hard is that skill to learn?
Oh, it's not bad. Just give it a couple of years, and I think you'll have a strong foundation as a beginner.
Oh, Aerolith. Is time outside moving at the same speed as our time here?
It can't be, because this guy's super old, right?
Well, I'm not really aging here. This is just the age I was at the time of this memory. My actual body is just goo somewhere in Olvidel in the present.
Oh, jeez. He's in someone else's mug.
Yeah, this man is using cloud computing for his brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Caitlin, I would love if we found just a hall of mugs and that was how
Right? That's where everyone is. It's in all different
They're all
mugs.
never spill tankards.
Terrible.
Aerolith, do you know if there's a way we can get out of the zeitgeist and get back to our time?
Well, that's a good question.
I don't know why you would want to do that, but I'm sure if we ask nicely that they would let us. You didn't do anything terrible to time that caused you to come here, right? Like, they're not trying to reset you.
Oh, I can never tell what other people's reactions are going to be.
Did you create a paradox in the present?
I didn't.
This is the problem, is I would say, how would we know if we created a paradox? And the answer is there'd be a big time spider.
Mhm.
Right, there'd be a lot of cocoons, probably.
I think we have our answer. Unfortunately, our roommate, briefly, Johnny Brightchild, had his friend Johnny Inaj come to visit.
When you say it like that, it sounds like he got his period. It's like an alternate brain function.
Johnny Brightchild's in town.
Can't go to the pool today.
It sounds like you guys just stumbled upon some sort of incident and weren't directly the
We
cause.
stuck our foot in it.
In that case, I'm sure that they would let you out. That shouldn't be a
Yeah?
problem.
Before I leave, I want to ask you about the rest of the Immortals Guild. For some reason, that colorful rogues gallery seems to be connected to everything.
The long-standing members were myself, Ogavia, and my friend Julian Karat. The three of us worked together to try and find a way to live forever.
When was the last time you saw Julian?
Outside of my memories, the destruction of Olvidel.
Did he ever say anything to you about how he wanted to achieve his immortality?
The regent of Olvidel came from a long line of ancient astrologians, and they believed in a practice called synchrotheism.
Oh.
Irsal at large limit themselves with polytheism, while the astrologians, they merged the gods.
Whoa.
Though none, not even Regent Giha, were powerful enough to harness the powers of all 10. To do that would put you above the gods themselves. Ogavia, of course, believes that she can do it, given if she can find the right implements. She's come here a couple times trying to take them from the past, but they all just turn to goo once she leaves the time web.
That figures. Ogavia always thinks that accessorizing is the answer to everything, and it's not.
More accessories.
Julian Karat believes that he can achieve synchrony by eating all of the demigods in succession and forming all 10 of the gods in that manner.
Is he right?
I don't know. You'd have to tell me if he achieved his goal.
Astra. No matter what it is, there's always a way to cook it.
Stop.
Julian is my master.
I thought your master was what's his name? Did I know that?
Well, the chairman is his title. He was voted as the chairman of his board. And Naga is his nickname.
Oh, so okay.
He has many Ophidian qualities that he's proud of.
So, okay. Well, that's weird. Don't you think that's weird?
Oh, it's weird, all right.
I'm also confused because didn't we go to his wake? Did he choke on a god?
Well, he may or may not be dead in our time.
Oh, yes, Julian's always pretending to die.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes for some sort of little plot that he's doing, sometimes just to see what people will do.
Such a drama queen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I love that as a character trait of always committing fake deaths.
You know, it's funny. He left me a series of cookbooks with notes on his ideas of how to cook the demigods.
Oh, was that what was in those books we got?
Well, among other things.
That's gruesome.
Well, I mean, where does food come from, Astra?
It seems that he is hoping that you will pick up his cause.
Don't say that because he definitely will.
Well, unfortunately, one of my friends is a demigod in this loop, and we don't cook our friends.
Looking forward to testing the boundaries of that statement.
Oh, no.
You can always go from friends to enemies, and you don't always go from enemies to friends again. Astra, I'm racking my brains asking myself this. What is there in the past we can learn that's going to help us in the present? There must be something, a clue to the conspiracy. But I don't know how to pull that thread. Should we just cut our losses here and go back to the present? Or is this our one chance to find the key we need to create the future we want?
I don't know. And on the one hand, this feels like a cool opportunity because, again, this place doesn't exist anymore. Would love to sightsee. I've always wanted to go to those onion domes. So that seems cool. But I don't know. It's hard because I know Patty and Janni, whatever they're up to right now, it's probably terrible. I guess the question is, would we be helping? You know, let's be real. And I don't know. It's such an opportunity. We could just hang out here. Maybe we could learn this time tango thing.
Astra, you barely had to turn my arm. Aerolith, why don't you give us a tour?
I love that they're just like, good luck, Patty and Johnny. Have fun in the forest.
We'd probably just get in the way. Let's explore the nature of time and memory together.
They don't need our help. Thank you for listening to Burnt Cookbook Party, and a special thank you to our Patreon subscribers who are supporting independent media in the most direct and sustainable way possible. And a special thank you for making the Discord such a cool, fun place to hang out. I'm always excited on weeks when episodes drop because I like spying on everybody's reactions and reading their theories for what even is happening and where this is going. And this episode, I'm especially excited to peep on all your thoughts. You can go to our merch store at bit.ly/JennaMerch or click the link in the episode description. And as always, you can find us on Twitter at BCBParty, on Tumblr at BCBParty, or email us at burntcookbookparty@gmail.com. Burnt Cookbook Party is Andrew Hansen as Johnny Brightchild, Caitlin Stayduhar as Patty Hertz, Paul Luetkemeyer as Zelf, me, Jenna Stoeber as Astra Blep, and Justin Green as GM and World Builder. This episode was edited for content by Justin Green and edited for sound by Akshay Balakrishnan. Produced by Jenna Stoeber.